TikTok alpha males. Truly the epitome of masculinity, let's be honest. In the comments section of my last video, I had a whole bunch of goofy ass motherfuckers saying,
but look at you, bro. Judging by your appearance, you're a beta male.
and I'd like to just say that if you comment anything to do with my appearance, I don't care. You're just showing how insecure you are about yourself. You're projecting in my comment section, and you make yourself look like an idiot. So as promised, this video is not about Andrew Tate. I did say in my last video I would not do another video about Andrew Tate, so we're leaving that topic behind. We're finished with him. We're not finished with alpha males. There are some hilarious videos on TikTok of these alpha males telling us all how to be alpha. They are cringe. They are slightly stupid, and they are ever so slightly wrong. So let me go through a few of them and I'll explain exactly what I mean. 4 reasons why she ghosted you. Alright, she found someone else. You showed a lack of masculinity. You boyfriended yourself. You served your purpose. Earlier, she was feeling low, vulnerable, unattractive, and needed to feel desirable. Now she's good. 5. You followed to try to become a high-value man. So this guy's called Alpha Rises. Don't go fucking hating on this guy. Reason number 1, she found someone else. Oh, shocker. Okay. So reasons why she ghosted you. Ghosting, for those of you that don't know, I'll pull up the definition. The practice of ending a personal relationship with someone by suddenly and without explanation withdrawing from all communication. The reason why she cut off all communication randomly and without reason is because she found someone else. That is fairly reasonable to say. Sure, why not? Number 2, you showed a lack of masculinity. Can you define masculinity? What makes you masculine? Because according to Google, which takes definitions from the Oxford Dictionary, masculinity is qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of men. So basically, showing a lack of masculinity means that you decided to become a woman. You showed a lack of masculinity. You decided not to behave like a man. Number 3, you boyfriended yourself / simping. Does that mean you decided to be in a relationship with her? She left you because you wanted a relationship? What? Number 4, you served your purpose. Earlier, she was feeling low, vulnerable, unattractive, and needed to feel desirable. Now she's good. I don't even need to say anything for that. If you're really that insecure about yourself that you're thinking, it's not my fault, I definitely didn't do anything wrong. She clearly just used me, and now I've served my purpose. Bro. Fucking Christ. Alright, here's a very cool one. 6 reasons men get rejected by women. Number 1, they make it too easy for the women to have them. What? What does this mean? They make it too easy for the women to have them, so the women reject them. That's right, guys. Play hard to get. It always works, 100% of the time, no matter what, because every woman is exactly the same. Number 2, they are not centered, calm, and confident. That's right, guys. If you're not confident in yourself, you'll never get a woman. Go get confident. Number 3, they act like women. That's right, guys. If you're even slightly feminine in any way, you'll never get a woman. Trust me, guys. It's true every single time, no matter what, in every situation, because all women are the same. Number 4, they need women too much. What does this mean? What does it mean? Why are you getting rejected because you need women too much? What? I need women, so women reject me. But I just need them. I need women.
Oh, I need them.
What does it mean? Number 5, they chase women too much. Is this like the same thing? They chase women too much? Isn't this like the exact same thing? Okay. So basically what this is saying is that if you want a woman, you don't have to do anything, okay? You just have to stand there in the corner, be confident and calm. Don't make it easy for the women to get you though, because once they get you, they'll reject you. And don't act like a woman. God. Jesus. Oof. Number 6. They text, call, or contact women first too often. So... what? So because you're texting and calling the women, it means the women are going to reject you 100% of the time. Because all women are the Alright, here's a good one. 6 secrets women don't want you to know. Okay? The women don't want you to know this. Alright? So, the man is going to tell you how did he find this out? If the women don't want us to know? Did this guy torture someone to find out this information? God damn. He's cold. He's an alpha male. Number 1. Women want to be heard, not given a solution after talking. You know what? That's a good one. I actually agree with that. That's pretty good. Except that's not a secret. That's not a secret. They want you to know that. Number 2. Women always have a backup option. What does that mean? Does that mean that women always have another man ready after a relationship? Or does that mean women know what they want to order off the menu? You know, just in case their preferred dish isn't on there. Or does it mean all of those things? Women are they just think so far ahead. You know, they're like chess players. You know who else plays chess? Number 3. Women follow what society tells her. Bro, dude, fucking incels, man. Women do what society wants. We men, we do what we want because society can't tell me what to do. Because remember, guys, every woman is the same. You can't forget that. Number 4. Women make rules for men she views as beta. Okay, we need to stop using the terms alpha and beta and sigma and ligma.
Ligma balls.
And fucking... if you want to do this shit, just write it how it is. If I was gonna write this point into a TikTok, I would not use the word beta because it makes you look like a beta. I would say women make rules for men she views as a fucking bitch. That's how I would write it. I don't think that. I don't agree with that, but that's how it should be written, at least. God damn. It's also not true, but you know, all women are the same. Number 5. Women want a sexually experienced man. Do you know why? Because the only thing that women think about is sex. That's all they want. Money? A good future? Maybe a loving partner? Absolutely not. What the fuck? That's not what women want. They want sex. And he said 6 secrets in the title, so I have to read out the last one. Number 6. Follow to become a high-value man. That's a secret that women do not want you to know. That follow to become a high-value man. That is quite the secret. So you know what? I'll respect it. I'm about to become a high-value man. I'm a high value man. What about you, fucking beta? You're not following alpha rises? Get out of here. Look at you. You probably get no women. Alright, we're gonna move away from Alpha Rises because I've followed him now. I don't need to see any more of his content. That's how TikTok works anyway. We're gonna move on to another TikTok page that I've already followed because I really just want to be an alpha male, okay? High Value Men's Club. And you know, if you see the fucking Peaky Blinders characters in the background, that this TikTok's gonna be good. Real truth. The fact that a man looks at women who dress down doesn't mean he has respect for them. Men are visual and are sexually stimulated by women wearing clothes that reveal part of their bodies like thighs, belly, and breasts. No real man would want his girlfriend/wife to be on display for others to stare at because he knows how men move. He would prefer someone who dresses modestly, elegantly, and classy, not like a... So I'd like to raise a counterpoint to that. The fact that a man looks at women who dress down doesn't mean he has respect for them. Men are visual and are sexually stimulated by women wearing clothes that reveal parts of their bodies like thighs, belly, and breasts. A real man who isn't insecure and is confident in himself and his partner would let them dress whatever way they want. Because who cares if the other men in the room are jealous? Because you know that your partner isn't going to leave you. Because you are the low-value male. Really, you can say anything as long as it's got the alpha male music in the background. Art of seduction. A man who has learned to control his sexual urges will appear more charismatic than most of the male population. If you can look a beautiful woman in the eye, see through her soul, and talk to her without showing any signs of neediness, she's all yours. A super hot woman will be hit on at least 20 times a day. So she's on auto guard. The key is to be different from the rest. The first paragraph. A man who has learned to control his sexual urges will appear more charismatic than most of the male population. To a certain degree, perhaps, yes, because there are people that lead their whole lives with just their sexual urges. Maybe not a super shit point, I guess. If you can look a beautiful woman in the eye, see through her soul, and talk to her without showing any signs of neediness, she's all yours. That means if you know any beautiful women, which I doubt you do if you're an alpha male, if you just have a meaningful conversation with that beautiful woman, she's all yours, no matter what, because all women are the same. A super hot woman will be hit on at least 20 times a day, so she's on auto guard. The key is to be different from the rest. 20 times a day. I wonder where High Value Men's Club got that information. How many times a day do hot women get hit on? Not sure if it's possible to determine an average. Never. Never. Almost never. Not super frequently. It depends. But only in the summer. There is actually no statistic for how many times a day a woman will get hit on. Especially not a statistic that is separated into average woman, hot woman, and super hot woman. So that's a lie. And the key is to be different from the rest. Oh, look at this guy. I'm the most different. God damn. Bryce Denton. Let's check out your page. Oh yeah. I bet the women are all over this guy. God damn. He's so masculine. Oh my goodness. Look at his big muscles. Jeez. I bet the women can't get enough of this guy. He's so different from the rest of all the other men in the gym. Wow. Signs she has high interest. She gives you compliments. Your outfit, arms, shoes are nice. If she compliments you, do you know what that means? Sex. You guys are gonna have sex. That's what that means. Goddamn. Lucky man. You did something cool? She complimented it? Oh my god. Well, I know who's getting laid tonight. Oh, jeez. Physical contact. And in brackets, touching you, in case you couldn't figure out what physical contact was. So if a woman even puts her hand on your shoulder, or perhaps pushes you out of the way to get to the other guy that she really wants to be with, that's still physical contact. So that must mean... Oh, lucky guy. We know who's getting laid tonight. She has high interest in you. Oh my god. She holds eye contact. So you're telling me if a woman is looking at me like this, it means she has high interest? Does that make me an alpha male? God damn. That's really cool. I'm a lucky guy. When she's texting, she sends you paragraphs and uses emojis. So, apparently, according to this TikTok, the way you text someone depends on how attracted you are to them. I will text someone exactly the same way no matter who it is. That's how our brains work. We don't change how we text depending on attraction. We might change how we talk to someone and the words that we use, but we're not going to start throwing in random ass emojis into our messages just because we like someone. That's not how it works. But oh my god, wait, hold on. No, because all women are the same. I forgot. I forgot. Sorry. Moving on. How to maintain love in a relationship. Be the same man you were just before you got into a relationship. That's not bad advice. Being yourself no matter what is a pretty important piece of advice. However, that doesn't mean that you cannot change because you're in a relationship. In every relationship that I've been in, and every relationship that I've seen myself, I know that both people in that relationship will change over time. And it's not necessarily because they're in the relationship. People change anyway. So if you're in any way thinking of this in a long-term situation, like over 2 years, you're gonna change anyway. You're not gonna be the exact same as you were. And trying to avoid that is stupid. Not opening yourself up for development is idiotic. You should allow yourself to change based on the situations and the experiences that you've had, because that's human. The next point is possibly the stupidest thing I've ever read. Keep mystery by having times where you just disappear from her life, even if only for one day. What? Bro, can you imagine if this was a page directed towards women? Just for a second, just humor me, okay? This is a page directed towards women, and the page tells every woman that watches this video to just disappear for a day, and then not tell their boyfriend where they've been, or their husband where they've been. I'm sure you can already see where I'm going with this, but if that husband or boyfriend is a TikTok alpha male, they will get very angry and they'll demand to know where the woman has been. But because you're a man, you're allowed to do that, according to this TikTok, because women belong to men. If your woman starts asking you questions, all you have to do is beat her up, and then she won't be able to ask any more questions because she'll be eating through a tube. Have a life outside her. Well, yeah, you don't want to spend your entire life inside her. That would be kind of awkward, would it not? New experiences, new substances. The fuck does that mean? Is this page telling me to do drugs? What? What is it saying? What is it trying to tell me? Game tip. Because we're hunting women now. They're game. Alright? Next, they're gonna be prey, but we haven't got that far into the TikTok page yet. Ask her if she's single. If the answer is yes, tell her,
A pretty girl like you shouldn't be single. Let's go find you a boyfriend.
then point out the biggest dork in the club. Watch her attraction for you skyrocket. It's always the comments on these that are fucking hilarious. Like this guy, for example. Cool. But I don't understand why. Can someone please explain? And then this guy says, it indicates that you have zero interest in her, which women 9 of 10 times find attractive. And this guy says, thanks man, seems logical. Sure does. Yeah, sure does. And then this guy says, trust me G, when it happens and the feeling is on its peak, don't fight it. Open the door to extremes and let it happen and enjoy it while it lasts. It hurts my brain. I'm not even joking. Okay, so this guy's perfectly fine for now asking for someone to explain this because logically this shit does not make sense. The next guy then says, it indicates that you have zero interest in her. Alright, let's stop there. Let's just stop there. Think about that logic for a second. Alright? You want to get a girlfriend. Or you want to get a woman. Because alpha males are allergic to calling their women girlfriends. Your game plan, for some reason, is to indicate to her that you have zero interest in her. Absolutely none. You don't care about her at all. You don't give a shit. What the fuck makes you think that woman is then going to go, oh, he has zero interest in me? Well then, I want to be with him. If she didn't want to be with you beforehand, and then you show her that you don't want to be with her, she's not then suddenly going to develop an attraction to you. That's not how that works. Now, I'm not saying that this will never work, okay? It might work a few times, but it won't work every time. You can show too much attraction, and that will completely turn anyone off from ever talking to you again, because then it just comes across as creepy. But not showing enough attraction to the point where you are completely cold to them, and you quite literally show them that you don't give a shit, they're just gonna think you're a fucking asshole. You're not gonna get anything long-term out of it, that's for sure. But oh wait, oh my god, wait, hold on, I nearly forgot the golden rule. All women are the same. So that means if it works once on one woman, then it has to work every time. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh God. I'm getting forgetful in my old age, you know, rapidly approaching my 20s and all that. It's really not too hard to understand when girls do this, okay? They spelled too wrong. Unforgivable mistake. I'm unfollowing High Value Men's Club. They made a spelling error. Hands on stomach. Insecure. The fuck is this? Some kind of like body language expert page now? Body language has been debunked mostly many times. Especially facial expression body language, but not just facial expressions. All body language. It's not a science. It's not reliable in any sense. So this is bullshit. It's bullshit. That's what it is. Leans on you. Feels safe. Okay. So if someone leans on you, they feel safe. Unless, of course, they've just injured their foot, and now they're leaning on you because they've injured their foot. Or perhaps they lost their balance, and now they're leaning on you because they lost their balance. they feel safe. Or maybe they're being attacked and their attacker pushes them and they bump into you and lean against you to support themselves. They feel safe. Covers smile. Thinks you're gonna judge. Does this guy watch like too many animes or something, bro? Oh my goodness, you can't see me smile? The fuck? Thinks you're gonna judge. Stop texting. Feels like she's being annoying. So if I finish a conversation with a woman and suddenly she isn't texting me 24/7, my phone isn't lighting up with notifications, she feels like she's being annoying. And I have to then send her a message saying, don't worry, you're not annoying. That'll make her feel great. She's really gonna like that. She says, I'm fine. It means everything, but it doesn't mean that she's fine. Depends on the context. That really depends on the context. It definitely depends on the context. Hugs you. You mean a lot to her. I would have thought that's a like universal gesture that kind of means that, right? This isn't just a human thing, by the way. The animals do that as well. Oh god, get that fucking idiot off my screen. I genuinely hate the fact that he is one of the most well-known Irish men outside of Ireland. It's embarrassing for Ireland. It really is. Conor McGregor is a fool. He is an idiot. I don't know what else to say. Why would you use him in the background of your alpha male TikTok? Conor McGregor is also 5'8", so if you're one of those alpha male guys that thinks that all alpha males have to be like mountains, you picked the wrong guy. I'm just saying, if you're one of those guys that thinks height is important. Alright, this one has to be the funniest so far. Dark psychology. If you're talking to a group of girls, then avoid your target. Your target, by the way, and compliment the rest. Neg? What does that mean? That literally just means negative. Do you mean this? Is that what you mean? I'm just gonna, like, swap out the word for a different word because I'm not sure how well I can get away with that on YouTube anyway. Make fun of your target. Haha, your nose wiggles when you laugh. And point it out to the other girls. If you lower a girl's self-esteem, she'll seek validation from you. She'll end up chasing you. Oh no. Don't do this. Do not make fun of someone that you are attracted to, especially if it's got anything to do with something that they're insecure about. And if you don't know your target that well, they could very easily be very self-conscious about the fact that their nose wiggles when they laugh. If you lower a girl's self-esteem, she is not going to seek validation from you. She is going to resent what you just said. She's going to hate it. She's going to go, Jesus, that guy's a prick. Alright, how to lose her versus how to win her. So, women are a competition now, okay? It's not your target. They aren't game. A woman is a competition, and that applies to every woman, because all women are the same. So this is how to lose her. You have to be a beta male, and you say, so, where do you want to go? I assume this is for going out for a meal, and you say to the woman, where do you want to go? You're gonna lose that woman. Guaranteed, absolutely guaranteed. If you want to keep the woman, here's how to do it. You're going to have the best night of your life. I'll see you at 9 p.m. Wear that tight red dress. cringe. That is cringe. That's the easiest way to describe that. That is undeniably fucking cringe. If you want to win her, don't do either of these two things. Suggest a place, suggest a time, and that's it. Do not start with, you're going to have the best night of your life. I'm going to eat a refresher now, so I hope you don't mind. I'm eating a refresher. It's panic eating because there's a woman on the screen, and I'm a beta male. Red flags in a woman. Not just women, in a woman. A very specific woman. She doesn't respect you. She insults you in public. She's in touch with her exes. She always tries to one-up you. She's rude to waiters and servers. She uses social media for validation. All great Wait. There's an extra one on the end here that I missed. She's in debt with student loans. Okay. I'll agree with this post that the first ones, yeah, they're red flags to a certain degree, but they're also red flags in men, so this should just say red flags in a relationship, not in a woman. In debt with student loans? How is that a red flag? Some dude in the comments, all the people in debt asking why it's a red flag. Ha 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 ha. Well, I'm not in debt, so I'll answer this for you. It's not a red flag. I would like to say, for definite, I am not in debt currently, and I do not think that that is a red flag. So, fuck you, Sangres de Kosher. Alright, here's a tip to know when to kiss a woman. The way to tell is the other 3-second rule. Oh shit. God, I missed the prequel. I don't know what the first 3-second rule is. God, the other 3-second rule must be real far back. Anyway, we'll go with the second 3-second rule because I don't know what the first one is. While sitting close, just let the conversation trail off. Look her in the eye, not in both eyes, pick one, while you pause the conversation. If she looks back for a count of 3 seconds, she wants to kiss. So basically, if you're on a date, right, here's how this situation would play out. Do I have a wig? I already have long hair. I don't know why I'll be back. Hey, so, 1, 2, 3. Generally speaking, the safest way to find out if she wants to kiss you is to ask. Or just go for it. I mean, just go for it. Here's some great advice. Ignore her beauty. Stop using the words hot, gorgeous, or beautiful to describe girls. Instead, say to yourself, she's interesting, or she might be worth getting to know. Never compliment her on her looks. Turn off that part of your brain that wants to put her on a pedestal. They can't be helped. Well, hey, at least Samson the Viking can confirm that it works. You heard it right, guys. This guy...
Where's all the women that like big American Vikings? 6'3", 288 pound gym rats. That's me. So where's all the gym girls that like guys like me? And then there's this one.
That guy can confirm that this works. Maybe it's true. Alright, we've only got a few more to go through and then we'll be done. Yay! So, let's start with this guy.
Stop looking at women. Like, do not even look. And you have to understand, I know this sounds very silly, that's what women want you to do. They receive a ton of joy and pleasure and validation through knowing they're getting attention, your attention, men's attention. So don't give them that fucking attention. What I'm saying is, by you continuously looking, you're turning yourself into a simp. You're subconsciously pedestalizing them, putting them on some throne, and you actually subconsciously feel worse about yourself.
What? This guy's insecure. That's what this is. If you want to know how to spot a TikTok alpha male from a mile away, if they mention anything to do with feeling bad because of women, probably a good idea to not listen to that advice because, you know, women are the problem. That's what you're getting from this TikTok. Women are the problem. That's why he feels bad about himself. And that's why you will subconsciously feel bad about yourself. I absolutely fucking love the comments on this video. Unclear advice. I'm gay now. He must be single. So she said no and laughed at you then. Who broke this poor man's heart? Yes, look at men. You love men. They're just fucking making fun of him, as they should. Alright, next one.
3 things alpha males never say to women. Number 1, will you give me a chance? You see how pathetic that sounds? You're begging a woman to be a part of your life when it should be her begging you to be a part of her life. You sound pathetic. You sound like you don't have any options. You sound like you're in scarcity.
Okay, so number 1, you're making yourself sound like you don't have any options because you're asking a woman if she'll give you a chance. I'm gonna put my alpha lenses on just to understand the bullshit coming out of this guy's mouth.
Number 2, when can I see you? When you're begging women or asking women when they're available, instead of telling them your availability, you're telling them directly that you're not a busy guy. Women cannot stand men who are needy and always there for them. They need to chase. They need some kind of mystery.
Bro, grow up. The fuck? Stop being a little bitch. All I'm hearing coming out of your mouth is, I understand women. Women want me. They don't want me to be around, though. They want the mystery of, where am I? Who am I? God, I'm shrouded in shadows and mystery, and I'm just so vague all the time, and she likes that. She likes that I'm a mystery. I can tell you right now that the majority of women that I know that are in relationships or have been in relationships much prefer when their partner is there for them. Not if they need their partner and said partner is doing something else and isn't available. It is always better to be available than be doing some dumb shit because you want to seem mysterious to your partner. Also, asking someone when you can see them is not a bad thing. I don't get this fucking rubbish. If you are in a relationship with someone, or you're going out with someone, apparently it means different things now, like you're talking to someone, I guess, I don't know. If you say, when can I see you? If they're a decent person, they'll probably respond with a day or a time or something. Or they'll say, well, I'm free sometime next week. If you want to arrange something, then you can say, all right, well, I'm available on whatever day. Because real people communicate with each other. Genuine people will communicate with each other. TikTok alpha males will tell a woman, I am available on Monday between 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. be there.
And number 3, I can do better than him. She tells you she has a boyfriend and now you're trying to compete with her guy. You automatically look low value. High value men, alpha men, don't compete. We make ourselves the best option and then the woman decides if she wants to be a part of our lives or not.
This last point is hilarious. Okay, number 3, I can do better than him. Okay, this whole point is based on the idea that you are trying to get into a relationship or sleep with or whatever a woman who is already in a relationship. If you know that a woman is in a relationship with some dude, do not try to sleep with that woman or get into a relationship with her. She is in a relationship, okay? Unless you have absolutely zero empathy and don't care about anyone else on the planet other than yourself, you will recognize that she is in a relationship and you will be hurting that relationship by trying to get involved. No matter what way you try to get involved, leave it alone. Don't even try. All right. How to become a cold alpha male. We all need this information. We all need to be cold because being warm is for betas. Let's get into it. So, step 1 to being a cold alpha male is to take your t-shirt off in every possible situation. Even when you're wearing a training vest, you cannot wear a t-shirt underneath it because then you won't be cold. So how are you going to be a cold alpha male if you're wearing clothing? Once again, make sure that not only do you not have a t-shirt on, but you're also wearing your underwear because anything that goes close to the knee is too warm. You're not going to be a cold alpha male with that kind of attire. And the last thing, this is the most important one, make sure you're pulling down every part of your clothing from your waist down. Make sure you're constantly pulling it down just slightly so it looks like you're going to take it off. It'll make you colder. Trust me, it works, guys.
This is a feminine way of sitting. Now, is it comfortable? Sure. Do I sit like this occasionally? Yes. But if you want to be perceived as more masculine, you need to actually spread a little bit. Man spread, right? The whole idea is to take up space. As men, when we actually sit and we are occupying more space, this is seen as a more dominant position, also more dominant body language. But if you're somebody that is sitting very small, this is something that typically women will do more than men.
I'm sure you've seen Alpha M before. He is embarrassing, to say the least. Let me just point out, like, his outfit. If you really want to get into feminine ways of doing things and masculine ways of doing things, he's wearing, to start at the bottom and work our way up, you can see he's wearing probably sports socks. You know, the kinds of socks that you can't see once you put your shoe on. You could say that's slightly feminine. He has cuffed skinny jeans on. That might be a little bit on the feminine side. Just saying. Just a small bit. He's wearing a ring. That could be seen as feminine. Wearing rings is very feminine. You don't want to do that unless you're married. But that's also feminine because then you're not a sigma male or an alpha male. You're a beta male because you conformed to society and got married. Unbelievable. Next one. He's wearing a long sleeve t-shirt. That can be seen as feminine. The next thing. He's got his buttons open. What does this mean? It means he's trying to show off his chest hair, but he hasn't got any, as you can see right there. And that means he's a woman. Next thing. Alright. He's wearing earrings. That's something that women do. Okay, that's very feminine. That's a very feminine thing to do. Women have earrings, alright? That makes him a certified woman, alright? You're a woman now. Alpha M, more like Alpha L.
Do not ever, like ever, chase a girl who has either rejected you or dumped you. The reason is because first, and most important, alpha males do not want something that doesn't want them. They don't put effort into something that doesn't see their value. And also, if you want her back, you not pursuing her and even starting to talk to other girls is gonna make her think, did he find someone better? Like, why isn't he reaching out? This is going to make her think about you more, which is the building block to obsession.
Why is this goofy ass motherfucker telling me what alpha males do? Genuine question. Most people, after they've rejected someone, generally speaking, they don't really think about them much afterwards. So this is some pretty stupid advice. It's actually slightly good advice, but for a different reason. The reason is, if you get rejected, yes, you should go and find someone better. And that's it. That's the advice. Leave it at that. Just move on from the person that rejected you, because they don't want you. You shouldn't want them anymore because they don't want you. There is no interest there, so move on. Go find someone else. It's like applying for a job. Think about it like that, okay? If you apply for a job somewhere and they tell you, no, we don't want you for this job. Okay, you move on, you go apply for a different job. You go find another job. You do not go find another job in the hopes that the job that just rejected you is gonna go, wait a minute, we're kind of low on staff. We could use that person that we just rejected for the position. Quick, send them an email. They're not going to do that. They're just going to do more interviews with more people.
If you're the alpha, you don't have to announce you're the alpha.
Right.
You just show up as the alpha. Yeah. And the alpha, by the way, in every tribe, from animals to humans, is usually the person who's most quiet. He's observing. He's looking to protect. Yeah. He's looking to serve. Yeah. He's looking to provide. Like, it's a big responsibility to be alpha.
Definitely.
I'm going to announce some very, very interesting news for you. A lot of animal packs don't have alphas. Like, wolves don't have alphas. The pack for wolves usually is a family, and the leaders of that pack, generally speaking, are just the parents. It's the two parents that lead the pack. Okay? There is no alpha in that situation. It's just parents and kids. That's all it is. Lions. Lions do not have an alpha male. There is no male alpha in a group of lions. And generally speaking, the women, the female lions, right, in that group are the leaders. I don't know what that tells you about the whole alpha male idea, but it's pretty fucking stupid. There's no such thing as alphas. Let's just leave it at that. Let's move on to the next one. God damn. Holy shit. I didn't know I needed Pirates of the Caribbean dubstep till now. Alpha male rules. Never shake another man's hand sitting down. That means if you want to shake a man's hand, you have to stand up out of your chair. Okay, that's an interesting arbitrary rule. Thank you for that. That is not an alpha male rule. That is, generally speaking, just a thing that we do, okay? We, generally speaking, stand up to respect people. That's why, in a lot of places, you stand up when someone important, generally speaking, walks into the room. It's just a sign of respect. It's got nothing to do with being an alpha male. Number 2, walk around like you're the main character. Have that boss mentality to you. That's the wrong form of your... How come nobody in the alpha male scene knows anything about grammar? It's actually incredible. It's fascinating. Number 3, never diss one of your boys to impress a girl. Okay, fair enough. Yep. Number 4, always take off your hat when introducing yourself to a woman. There's a woman. Oh my god. It's approaching me. Hello, my lady. Number 5. Always help a woman off a step or out of the vehicle. Women are not helpless. I'm sorry to tell you that. They are capable of getting out of a car by themselves. Yeah, you can open the door on the car to help anybody get out of the car. Sure, why not? Yeah, okay. You don't always have to do it, and it definitely is not an alpha male rule. It's just a thing. It's just a thing that people do. It's the same as not shaking another man's hand while sitting down. It's not an alpha male thing. It's just a sign of respect. Number 6. Don't take her to your house on the first date. Take her home, okay? I would say do whatever she wants to do, but alright. Yeah, I mean, if she says, hey, do you want to go back to your place? And you're an alpha male, you have to say, no, I'm taking you home. That's what makes you an alpha male, a real Chad. Jesus Christ. Number 7. Don't lose your mind trying to save theirs. I don't even know what this means. Like, I genuinely don't know what this means. Alpha males have already lost every shred of sanity they had. Alpha males. Right. Am I right, guys?
If you can't stick to something for 5 fucking days, you deserve to have a shitty life. You deserve to get your ass kicked. You deserve to be miserable. We're talking about 5 fucking days. We're not talking about 50 years. We're not talking about the 5 years it probably takes to build something worthwhile. We're not talking about the 5 months it could take for you to lose 100 pounds. We're talking about 5 fucking days. And you can't even stick to it for that. So what the f do you think you deserve? You deserve exactly what you get.
Goddamn. Well, I suppose that's what I get for failing No Nut November. I don't know why he's so angry about it, though. I'm not sure why he cares that much.
Crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird.
Ah, here we have one with my favorite alpha male in the bottom here. Andrew Tate. I sure do like this guy. Alpha body language. Number 1, no fidgeting. It looks like you're bored. Alright, I have to stop fidgeting. Well, shit, that was easy. So out of 4 right now, I'm 1 out of 4. So I'm already a quarter of the way to being an alpha male. Number 2, walking with hands in pockets shows you not combat ready. Well, guess what? I don't do that. 2 out of 4. I'm halfway to being an alpha male. I'm always combat ready. I am always ready to pull my machete out of my bag and just swing it around. Have a calm and slow-toned voice. God damn. There's no way. There's no way. I'm basically 3 out of 4 now. That's basically 3 out of 4. I am so close to being an alpha male. I am 3/4 of the way to being an alpha male. Number 4, don't smile too much. It makes you look submissive. Alright, well. Guess who's an alpha male now? That's right, me. Alright, well, if you want to check out another video that I did like this one, it's right there. It's in the corner. Click on it. Have a nice day, I guess. I'm alpha now. Oh shit.